cleaned it up for us. We had some really timely hitting tonight, and I thought Gridley just kind of quietly, drove in three and just did a great job of situational hitting. He's done a great job of that all year, and you'd see Rooker starting to emerge, being the guy that we thought he was going to be. He had a couple of struggles in the last couple of weeks, but I thought the defining moments for him were at Florida when he stayed on some sliders and punched some balls in the outfield, got some big hits for us, and I think he's back to swing it well for us.
You talked about that attitude, and they've already equaled the win total from last season. Has that been a big part of it, that maybe the attitude of the guys just wanting to come out and take care of business?
No, I think it's a ton of healthy guys and some additions of some kids who are really good players. The kids we had a year ago worked every bit as hard as these guys. They had every bit as good an attitude. It's just the difference of Collins being a little bit healthier than he was a year ago, and some guys coming in and doing different jobs who are new to our program. You look at the amount of freshmen who are contributing at a high level to our program right now, it's pretty amazing. We took the field on Sunday with 4 freshmen on the field against the #1 team in the nation, and we came away winning 2 out of 3 and winning the series. So there's some new additions that are doing a lot for us.
You mentioned the health. What's Jagan Robson's situation right now?
Yeah, it's getting better. He's still working his tail off in the outfield, but is it a week from now? Is it 2 weeks from now? Is it 3 weeks? It's just hard to tell. He's really chomping at the bit to get back out there. And, every day I think he gets a little bit better.
Some extra base hits, home runs, doubles, and such. How well is the offense playing out heading into the series this weekend?
Yeah, our kids are playing well, but it just takes one great arm out there that can neutralize that. So that's why the pitching and defense has to show up every single day, because you don't know if you're going to score 11 or 2 or whatever. It's the nature of the game. So, but our kids did a nice job.
Rigby last week, he pitched really well. What did you kind of see from him this last week?
Yeah, he's just an unbelievable competitor who has one pitch that can neutralize an offense. A really heavy sinking fastball with velocity. I mean, you throw that thing 89 to 92 miles an hour and the bottom drops out of it. You throw in the fact that he's got a really good slider that he throws sparingly, and it just puts it in the back of mind of hitters. And he's been phenomenal for us. That double play ball he got at Florida in a crucial time in the ball game. Maybe the biggest pitch of the whole series.
That second inning, how important was it to come back, score 2, and take the lead after they took an early lead?
Yeah, I think that's always important, especially against a club that, in the last couple of years we just have not played as well against these guys. So, I think that's really important.
Does that kind of show just kind of the focus of this team right now?
Yeah, I think it's just tremendous competition on this club. I mean, every single arm that goes out there is fighting to show us that they can pitch on the weekends. When you have that kind of competition, you have that kind of stuff on the mound, it's really fun to watch those guys compete against each other. That's the way it ought to be. And, I feel that way a little bit positionally too. Luke Alexander tonight gets his chance at the ball of the ballpark, makes a good defensive play. He wants to get out there too. So I think we have some really nice competition. And I think more than anything else, that's driving this club to get better.
Heading into this weekend, do you think that Pilkington really answered a lot of questions for that Sunday guy?
I think he competed really well for us. Again, you have the luxury of watching the first 2 and asking yourself, who's our best matchup against, and we clearly felt like Pilkington was our best matchup against Florida. So we'll make that decision a little bit later on, but certainly he's a prime candidate for that Sunday opportunity.
What's Noah Hughes' situation?
Yeah, Noah is going to have surgery, and he's going to miss the rest of the year. That's really going to hurt our club, and in fact, I think it's going to happen tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. But just a shame because he had pitched so well for us. So he'll have the surgery, he'll rehab, and hopefully we'll get him back for next year.
What was the injury?
It is the ulnar collateral ligament. Yeah, UCL. So he'll have the Tommy John surgery.
Okay. For Pilkington, for a freshman to go into Florida against that potent of a lineup and to really give you a chance to win, how big time was that for a freshman to do that in his first SEC sport?
Yeah, there's no question. He went out there and just competed his heart out. We took him out in the 5th, and he did not want to come out of the game. He really felt like he had a lot left in the tank, which is exactly what you want. You want somebody who wants to stay out there and keep competing for you. So I thought he did a great job.
Thank you.
You said Robson.